said that 100%. It's black and white. You can see it right now. It wasn't like intentional. Like at that point, I didn't even know that that was a problem. Okay. Now here's where the narrative is broken. My detractors will say, well, that's why you had all these financial problems because you lost your monetization on YouTube.
Yeah.
I lost my monetization on YouTube in December of 2010. That video was put up in like early to mid 2009. It had nothing to do with that video at all. Okay. Here's what really happened.
Okay.
I was working a full-time office job, and that was my real income. That's where I was paying my mortgage with and everything. Okay. I got laid off in October 2010, and there was no other jobs like in that sector. Like basically the economy.
Well, that was during the 2008 recession. Yeah, of course.
It was a recession, right? I was like, dude, I just bought a condo, and I'm like, how am I gonna pay my mortgage? I don't have a job. What am I gonna do? Go get 2-3 part-time jobs, you know?
Sure.
So I said, all right, guys, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to figure this out, but in the meantime, I'm gonna double down on vlogging. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of vlogs because that's the content that's monetized. I still, even in 2010, you couldn't monetize gameplay. So I'm like, please, you know, let's go watch my content over there. And in 1 month, I went from making like $500 on ad revenue to like $15,000. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're making $15,000 a month at some point.
Yes, that was 2010, late 2010. Now this is the personal AdSense through YouTube.
So you were balling. Okay, that's pretty good.
And then the next month, I made $18,000. Wow. And YouTube said, there's something wrong here. How can this guy overnight go from making $500 to $13,000 to $18,000? This doesn't make sense. And they suspended my AdSense account and said, we think that there's invalid clicking activity. We think that you have people who are going to your ads and just going crazy on them because they feel bad for you because you lost your job.
So it's kind of like the vest thing, right? Where like everybody wanted, and the vest thing was so popular that you had to stop it. And it's the same thing with YouTube. That like it's a suffering from success. You came up too fast and they weren't ready for it.
In that case, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened is people felt bad. Back then, I was like the underdog. Everyone liked my content and wanted to support me because I lost my job, and they all went overboard. And I lost my AdSense at that time.
Yes.
Later on, years later, I got it unsuspended and everything after a time period had passed. But that's when I ended up having to go get partnered with another company like Machinima to make revenue on YouTube again.
So, okay, so all that happened, and now, like, are you getting ad revenue on YouTube and everything is fine, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so everything's totally okay. There's no issues anymore. And so well, if I understand this, so like, okay, so you were not asking for money because you were getting ad revenue, and now you're getting ad revenue still, and you still ask for money. Is it just because it's not as much as it used to be? Is that pretty much it? Like, would there ever be, like, theoretically, right, if you got $15,000 a month now, because like also do you increase the amount of money that you try to get per year like based off of inflation? Because I saw a video of like you asking for $300 and this is like 2 years ago. It's gone up a lot since then, right? So like it should be like $315.
No, I mean it's all just like kind of an arbitrary thing. I'm not sitting here with a calculator trying to figure out exactly what should be made, what does. I've tried different amounts.
Well, how long have you done the $300 goal?
Probably all this year.
Well, it was 2 years ago, right? I mean, it was 2 years ago, and so I mean, like, when did you start doing it?
The $300 goal.
Yeah.
2 streams of 150. That was definitely this year. Now,
no, because it says
other things.
Because there's a YouTube video with a title that says that you've been doing it 2 years ago. So is the YouTube video lying? Okay.
No, I've changed the amounts over the year. Sometimes it was 100. There was times that it was 200. It's gone up and down based on what the market will bear, essentially.
So it is for inflation. Okay.
You got to test it. You got to see what people are willing to support. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for the record, you're talking about the ad revenue thing. Do I have ad revenue right now? Yes, I do. Is it anywhere near what I used to make? Absolutely not. The ad revenue has tanked because my views are way low because everyone steals my content.
Yeah.
So I don't get a lot of views on my content anymore. My own content. The thing is, everyone knows DSP. Everyone watches DSP. They just don't watch DSP on DSP Gaming. They watch it everywhere else. So I don't make anything when you watch me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So the ad revenue is kind of it's nice to have a little bit of side income, but that's nothing like what it used to be. Back then, we're talking 10 years ago, everyone watched DSP on DSP Gaming. I was making 10,000, 20,000 views on a gameplay video, just a raw gameplay video, you know? Now I make a few hundred. So it's pretty insane, the decline there, because people rip it right away. They restream it live. They put it on their channel before I even have a chance to get someone to watch it on mine.
I mean, there's a video here, and it has almost 5 million views, and it's about you. Of Darks from Turkey Tom. It's a this is longer than I think it might be longer than the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there's incredible. A 4-hour documentary from last year from June the King, and I reacted to that whole thing.
Wow. Okay. So all right. So there's been a lot of these, and by the way, it should be $325 now if you had started it 2 years ago. That's right. Yeah. So it should be a little bit higher. So if you were making, let's say, $15,000, is there let's just say, is there a number that's like, semi-reasonable that you would get to and you would say, okay, I'm now making this much money on my streams. I don't need to ask people for money anymore. Like, is there ever going to be a universe where you stop asking for money?
That's a good question, but okay, let's think of this reasonably, right? Like, cost of living.
Okay, so the answer is no.
Is self-sufficient. No, it's not true. Okay, here's. I've said it. People have said it. Listen, people have asked me questions like this. One question that they ask me all the time. Phil, right now, let's say you were to win the lotto. Now, let's say you didn't become like insanely wealthy, but let's say you won $10-20 million. Right?
That's pretty good.
Would you still stream? And the answer that I say, yes, I would still stream. It would be way decreased from what I do now. I wouldn't be doing 6 days a week. Maybe I do 2-3 days a week because I like doing it. But it would basically be my hobby. I would not accept contributions, or if I accepted contributions, I would donate them all because I don't need the money. I'm $20 million. I'm probably good for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't need to fucking do nothing. So that's it. Like, I love what I do. I do it for the passion of doing it. I'm not doing it to sit here and beg all day. I say to my audience all the time, I wish I didn't have to ask you guys for anything. It was awesome back in the day before the channel got screwed up. And the views plummeted and the ad revenue plummeted. It was just about playing the games. But now what's happened is I've changed my content. Now I'm a more social streamer. Now a lot of the times it's more about hanging out and having a good time and conversing rather than the game. A lot of the more popular things I do are not necessarily like difficult games. It'll be like a chill game, a game where we're just sitting back and talking and relaxing when I play. You have that social element, and then people say, hey, well, I really liked what we did today. We hung out, we had a good time here. Here's a contribution. As opposed to, oh, here's a video you watched and I made ad revenue on it because you like that I raged in the video. It's like a completely different kind of content, very different component.
So yeah, you have people that like you and they're going to give you money. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I think that's the way streaming generally works. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, and you do exist inside of an ecosystem with other people that are similar to you. Who would you say like kind of has the same type of detractors that you have?
Oh, you're just talking about the lolcow universe.
Well, I didn't want to use that word, but yeah.
But listen, the thing is, I used to be so angry when people called me a lolcow, but now I understand. If you're a lolcow, it's not because of your choice, it's because people have made you a lolcow. Like, they have chosen to try to elicit a kind of reaction from you. They're going to try to get your goat every day on stream. And you're human, you're going to give them that reaction every once in a while. That's what they want. Now you're a lolcow. They got the laugh out of you, right? Right. So, like, you could call me a lolcow. I don't care. Okay. Really, at this point, it's just no big fucking deal.
I didn't know if it was like a slur or something, but okay, yeah, no, it's fine. No. So,
in truth, unless, I'm not going to get offended at anything.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I'm a murderer or something.
Yeah, probably not. As far as I know. Okay, well, what do you think about, I'm going to give you some names, and I'm curious to get your opinion on some of these guys. What do you think about Wings of Redemption?
Like, in general? Or is he similar to me? Like, just in general?
Like, would you consider him kind of similar to you?
In the situation that he's in with people who harass him every day, restream his stuff, steal his stuff, yes. We are similar in that regard, correct. Not the content we put out or the issues that people have with us. I think the issues they have with us are completely different. But the fact that they do the same, they try to elicit the response from him, they try to harass him, they try to mess with his income. Yeah, it's similar there.
Okay. Well, what about Boogie? Boogie 2988.
Yeah, I don't know, to be frank, I don't know much about him. Like, I know the content he used to make, and I don't know what level of, like, harassment or detractors he's had. I haven't really followed him that well to even really answer that question fairly.
Yeah.
But to my understanding, yes, he's a lolcow. And, you know, he's part of the whole lolcow live universe and all of that they do their content.
So what about Low Tier God?
Yeah, he has a community very similar, where they data mine his stuff to find things that he's said and done.
The child support,
memes, things, the child support joke and all of that.
So you know about it even?
Yeah, of course.
Who in the lolcow universe deserves to be in the universe the least?
The least?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, who is Dude, the most unfairly treated?
Asmongold, to be honest with you, I don't follow this stuff. I don't. Like, unlike a lot of these people who they get, like, into it because they try to, like, profit from it or ride with it, I try to just stay out of it. I always say, like, there's this big vortex around me. I'm kind of like the eye of the storm, but I don't pay attention to the storm. I'm just trying to do my own thing on stream every day. I want to stay out of the toxic shit. I don't want to try to benefit from the drama.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about that shit on my streams. I don't have drama streams and shit like that.
So you don't have so you don't really start drama with other people. You don't really talk about other people. Like, I've seen a couple of clips of you talking about me, but this is like over the last 3 years, right? So like it's not really that often. And like especially for somebody like me.
Someone brings you up, or someone will bring up an LTG, then I'll respond. But in general, it's a very rare occurrence where I'll just bring up, oh yeah, this asshole today did this, haha, let's laugh at them. Almost never. I would almost never do that. And I don't react to content like that either. Very rarely. Okay,
so that's kind of a good thing, I would say. Have you ever thought about doing that? Like starting like a lolcow podcast, or like making more drama videos or anything like that? Or is it just not something that's interesting to you?
Well, first off, I mean, Keemstar wanted me to be part of the lolcow podcast.
What do you think about Keemstar?
It started. I think Keemstar is a smart guy in that he knows how to make content that people will watch and support.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with the content he makes, but that doesn't mean that I have to. Like, I can say, okay, that's not for me, but respect to the guy who actually was successful doing that content. Right?
Okay.
I used to be a hater. I used to actually hate on that content and be a jerk about it. But now I'm like, why am I going to be a hater? I shouldn't be a hater.
Who do you hate?
Who do I hate?
Yes.
Like, hate a person?
Who do you hate? Whose content do you watch that makes you mad?
No one. I don't hate watch content at all.
So,
I don't.
All right. What about, how much do you know about pirate software?
Very little.
Do you know what happened with pirates? All right, can you explain it to me?
From what I'm to understand, I guess Pirate Software was someone who said that he worked at Blizzard. I guess he did.
He did.
And so he became this like big respected game dev. He was making an indie game for a long time. And I guess he kept making promises that he was going to release this part of the game, and he kept making excuses why he wasn't doing it, even though it was like crowdfunded and everything. And then come to find out, over the years, his web of lies kind of unraveled, that half the shit that he was saying why the game wasn't being delivered was not true. And then I guess, for what I'm to understand, and again, I could be wrong, you correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a very broad understanding. I guess people always thought he was really good at MMOs because he worked at Activision Blizzard, and then he played World of Warcraft and he like made critical errors and sucked at it, and then he blamed everyone else, so people hated him for it. Kind of sounds a little similar to kind of my early days when like I was always saying, oh, my shit doesn't stink, I'm like conceited and everything, and then I got angry when people criticized me. So I kind of see like a little parallel there, maybe.
Do you have any advice for him?
Well, I don't know what happened to him. What's going on with him at this point?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's kind of, honestly, I respect Thor. I think Thor's a great guy, but he went through a lot of drama with Classic WoW, and like I was curious because I'm a big WoW guy. I used to be, at least, and so I was curious, like kind of like what your abbreviated version of it was compared to like what somebody like me knows that is a purveyor in all drama, slop, and garbage. And so yeah, I think that you're definitely like kind of on point with that. And yeah, you were right about all of this. I mean, I would say so, yeah. And so what advice would you give somebody who is making content and wants to avoid being a lolcow?
Oh man. See, for me, I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
There was no track record of people who had done content like I was doing to follow. There was no blueprint, there was no history to follow.
Right.
So you didn't know what was right. Back in the day, I would say and do whatever the hell I wanted, thinking I'm never gonna get in trouble for this. Here we are 15 years later, people are trying to cancel me for something I said in 2010, acting like I said it yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous. So what I would say is, today, if you're a content creator, you actually have examples that you can look at and you can analyze and you can see what's worked and what hasn't. You can look at someone like me, someone like Boogie, someone like Wings, someone like LTG, whoever you want to say is the
Sure.
lolcow of the day, Pirate Software.
Whoever your favorite
and
one
see
is.
what exactly, and see the mistakes they made and learn from them. Take these people's life experiences and try to do stuff better. Because for someone like me, I was considered an innovator back in the day. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
And now, you know, here we are. I'm in the situation I'm in. I'm like, well, hindsight's 2020. Now I look back and say, man, I was an asshole back then. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm just living with that.
Sure. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, there's been a number of clips I've seen about the tears. Have you seen the one with the Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, okay, let me think. Zelda. So that was the one. The meme. I'm trying to remember the meme, because remember, there's always a meme about me. Wasn't the meme that I sucked at doing the puzzles with the building shit, and I just like, it was like I was smashing my head against the wall trying to solve the puzzles while other people would solve it like super quick or something like that? I think that was the meme anyway.
Yeah, that was about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for me, here's me. I'm ass backwards. If there's something that's simple, I can't do it. It's like, I'm a dunce. I'll have a square peg and I'm trying to shove it into a round hole, right? But then you'll present me with the most complex puzzle or hard boss fight and I'll beat it like second try. It's weird. Like, I'm just like opposite.
Okay,
in my
okay.
head.
So how many tries did it take you to beat Melania in Elden Ring?
It took me, it was just half a stream and then another stream. I think it was 4 hours.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's probably on par, I would say. And so you okay, go ahead.
The final boss of Sekiro,
Ishin.
3 tries. 15 minutes.
Okay, all right, that's respectable. It is. All right, that's pretty good.
It's just dumb. Why? I don't know. I just destroyed it.
So
sometimes
you're really good at games, sometimes you're not. And it's just like, that's just, I guess, kind of like your way of thinking is different. So sometimes you'll immediately pick up on something, and other times you won't even be able to figure out the ball pressure plate thing. Is that pretty much accurate?
Exactly
Yes.
right. I would say for sure. People like watching my streams because they completely get to see this weird take on shit that they're like, how does he get into these situations? But then how did he fucking do that so quick? You know?
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I haven't seen the Sekiro thing. I'm gonna have to look at it again. And apparently there's Battlefield 6 was another one.
Oh, I did terrible at that.
So did I.
I'm also currently doing awful at Call of Duty. I can't fucking play it this year to save my life. I can't. I'm sucking horribly at it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I mean, so this is, I mean, it's very interesting to talk to you about it because, I mean, I've heard about a lot of these stories. Like, I've seen the detractor videos and I've seen a lot of this stuff. Do you wish that the detractors would stop making videos about you?
No, because it's their right. It is their right within the law to make a transformative work about me.
Sure.
And to criticize me or to make fun of me, that's fine.
Yeah.
What I don't want, and what is illegal and should stop immediately, is people who are live restreaming me right now because they're not adding anything. They're literally illegally stealing the content and making views and money on it. People who rip my shit raw and just put it up illegally, that has to stop. But I can't stop it because I can't be issuing lawsuits up, down, left, and right. I don't make that much money to be doing that. And plus, I don't want to tie up courts with these shit, with how many people are out there doing it. So that needs to stop. The transformative work stuff, I have no problems with. Go for it.
So would you, if you could, would you claim their ad revenue for yourself?
If there was a way to do it, but to my knowledge, and maybe you know different from me, you need to be with a partner network, and the partner network works with YouTube to do it. I'm not with a partner network. I'm on my own, AdSense account.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense. I mean, I'm curious. Like, obviously, I've asked you a lot. Do you have any questions?
He could
you have for me?
easily get the ad revenue from all the channels. Right? So it auto does it now on most live streams. But the person has to actually claim it. But like the person owns it. But like YouTube can tell. It says like, you know, like it'll say like, you know, this content could be is monetized and the owner could take the ad revenue. You could share monetization with the owner and shit like that if they choose to claim it. And it's just like, you know, as someone that's doing it, it's like you have no choice. They normally just auto do it. So like this fucking guy could just be claiming, like doing it to, like it's not taking the channel down. It's just basically claiming the money from it, from his content that other people are uploading, right?
Absolutely.
But I don't know. In a way, is it his content, right? It depends. If they're not adding anything to it, like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's like the live stream, straight video to audio live stream, right? Not adding anything to it, you probably copyright it. But if they're actually like making, like, you know, documentaries and stuff like that, yeah, of course you wouldn't want to take that monetization, for example. You know, it's yeah.
Thank you. By the way,
yeah.
I just to be clear here, I'm not offended at anything you asked. I think that was great questioning, you know, and I think that you were very fair and you were very respectful.
I try to be. Yeah, of course. I try to do as much as I can. Go ahead.
I know that once I go off this stream, you'll probably laugh about it and talk shit about me.
Well, I mean, it depends on if I see the Tears of the Kingdom clip again. I mean, let's be honest.
I don't care if you talk shit about me. I don't. But the thing is, I've had some bad situations with snaking where a couple of years ago I was on a podcast. The way that they spun it was, so we're going to have you on this podcast. We're going to interrogate you. And then after that, we're going to have you on as a guest, and we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, initially it might be negative, but then after that, it's going to be positive.
Okay.
They completely reneged on it. After they did it, they basically snaked me, and they turned it into this 3-ring circus, like 3 weeks of content, making fun of me, milking my detractors for money. It was really fucked up. All right? So I appreciate that you have actually given me the chance to just come and talk to you in front of your audience. And I think that it was a fun conversation. I do. I enjoyed the questions you asked. I don't think that anything was unfair or you know, inflammatory there.
I try not to be, right? I mean, I think that's, you know, I try to ask the questions that, you know, I have and other people have, etc. Yeah, sure. What questions do you have for me? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so here's a question I got for you. Honest question, because you're huge, right? I don't even know, like, your viewership, because I don't watch you, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then again, don't take offense. I don't watch anyone, really.
Based.
So I don't, you know, it's not like I'm choosing to not watch you or anything like that.
Yeah, sure.
So on an average day, it seems like, man, your formula of content creation is way different from mine. Like, you just kind of sit down and you roll with it. Whatever your people are presenting you on a stream, you're just kind of like reacting to whatever the news of the day is or whatever, which is so different from what I do. So, for example, let's say on a random day you choose to watch a DSP hate clip from a detractor. There's a new one you want to watch.
Yes.
Right? When you watch that clip, do you actually 100% believe everything you're seeing? Or do you think that maybe this could be a spin or a taken out of context kind of a situation? Because I mean, my impression is that a lot of people just watch it for the lulz, right? For the laughs, but they don't realize that maybe what they're watching isn't necessarily the whole truth.
So it depends on the clip. I mean, I think that, like, for example, with like putting the balls in the thing with the Tears of the Kingdom, I think that you actually fucked that up. I do. Am I right?
I don't think so. I think that's easy to do.
I was doing it the first time.
Okay.
But
I think that's so easy to overlook.
I did have problems with
okay, so
it's like,
all right. So
yeah.
I mean, there's that, and also, like, I mean,
Especially
sometimes, like, you've got Elden Ring. I think that
I've never played that stupid fucking Link Oceania from the past game with the stupid ball puzzle, but like, unless they introduce you to that mechanically build stuff and like push shit around with it, like, then I would not even have an idea that you had to do that. But if like you were doing that the whole time, then yeah, that should auto click. But like if that was the first time ever building something, like, you know what I mean? That's like, I'm sure many people flip that puzzle up, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You can't just say, oh, you're like below 0 IQ because you didn't do the obvious.
the majority of those times were probably legitimate. Like, you were probably actually mad. Let me think. Besides that, I watched you play Donkey Kong, and you got hit by basically every spiky thing. I think you probably did. You do that on? Did you? I bet. Like, you didn't do that on purpose, did you?
I didn't do that on purpose. Okay. Now, of course, taken out of context, that
Exactly, taken out of context. Like, if you play the game for like 6 hours, you're gonna have one stage where you do incredibly bad, right? If it's your first time playing Donkey Kong or whatever. Like, yeah, like, I think the only time I played Donkey Kong when I was like really young, and it was for like 30 minutes, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm not, if I jump on it, I'm not going to be good, but I'm going to be naturally good at video games, right, because I played for a long time. To expect everyone to be good at a game that's like a well-renowned game where people, I don't know, I feel
that's like one of the two.
The thing is, the people talking shit and making these clips are probably worse at the game, right?
Times in the entire game, you need to surf on that object. That's it. The game literally, it introduces this, and you never use it again. So it's like, here's the one time you need it, learn it on the fly.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
So, of course, they're gonna...
Yeah, exactly. Or you expect to know the obvious, like, what the fuck?
Have me fail, and that's what they put online, not the fact that, oh, I never had to use it again in the game, so obviously I failed at it.
So it was the game's fault.
No, it's not necessarily the game's fault, but I mean, my reaction's legitimate. I'm upset.
Okay, so all right. And what about? I mean, Mario Kart was crazy, huh?
I do not like this Mario Kart. I do not like this Mario Kart, man. I don't.
Okay. So Mario
Kart
was a little
Mario
more
Kart had
okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, Mario Kart. Back in the day, there was a combination. It was about your skill of driving and knowing the tracks and items. This new Mario Kart, in my opinion, people could disagree.
Mario Kart World. Yeah, I was never a fan. I think, honestly though, I was never a fan of racing games, but the racing game I was a fan of was like the ones where you blow the enemy up. But I thought it was kind of cheap because it's like RNG based and stuff. I mean, it's not RNG based, but it is when you're playing against the computers. So it's like, yeah, anyway. It's really skill based, like if it's all actual players though, right? Because it's like timing when to use items, picking up the items you need. And stuff like that. I guess it's just like you can feel like it's bad, like it's like, why me, right? Why'd you pick me? They normally take, yeah. Especially if you're at the back, it's like, you know, you want to save it. You want to like pass a few guys at the back, then try and take out the faster guys. I don't know. I guess you just need to know who's the better racer out of the target then, right? Because someone's a better racer, right? They'll always be able to catch up. And if you get taken out and they get taken out a little bit before you, they can catch up to first before you if you don't take them out again. I don't know. Big fan of those types of racing. Oh, and then the other games I'm a fan of are like Gran Turismo, right? Where you like build up a garage of cars and stuff, like the old school Gran Turismo 2 and stuff. Gran Turismo 2. Like do licenses and basically like earn like a value, like you like have money and you can do cars up and stuff. It's pretty cool. That game would really sell if they did a really in-depth Gran Turismo like that. With like heaps of upgrades on cars and stuff. Like Gran Turismo 2 remastered, but like with more upgrades and stuff would be sick.
Like, that's it. Like, there's entire strategies where all you do is bank items and then spam them at the end of a race, and you go from like last place to first. And I just don't like that about Mario Kart World. I wish that the game was more skillful, and if you drove well, you'd be rewarded for it. In general, that doesn't seem to be the case with that game, being someone who's played quite a lot of these over the years. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm no expert. I'm not an esports guy into freaking Mario Kart. But it made me rage. It made me go crazy because I want a skillful game. I want a game where I'm driving well and I get rewarded for it, not punished because someone had a godlike item and bypassed.
That's what I was talking about, the RNG shit.
So a lot of people in my chat are saying that you're right. I'll be honest, they are. I mean, I bought Mario Kart. I never played it. So I'm not even really sure. So yeah, those are like, but okay, so I guess I was right at least about all those. And I do think that, I mean, the asking for money thing, definitely you do it a lot. I definitely think you do it a lot. But, you know, it's like that's the way somebody's going to do their stream. I mean, fuck, like, that's not my problem, right?
Here's the question.
Okay,
here's the question. Your honest answer to this, please.
I'll give you an honest answer.
You've seen the clips of how I ask for contributions on my streams and everything. I've just told you, in general, more often than not, I actually hit these goals.
Yes.
Okay? So if I have an audience that comes to my stream every day, enjoys the content enough to support it, doesn't mind me asking like that, is there a problem?
Well, I mean, I think that you're introducing a bit of a fallacy there, aren't you? Because there are a lot of people that also don't like it. So you're kind of comparing it to an unknown. So like if you're not doing it and you're not asking for the money, there's not really a control group that you can look at and say, okay, well, with me doing this, I'm making this much money, but if I stop doing it, I would make a different amount of money.
But I already told you that I tried that.
Well,
I did.
I mean,
I had
for
a day where I did not ask, and I made $30.
I mean, would you really say that doing it for a day would be a good point to kind of... I mean, is that really like? I mean, I get it. It's something, right? But like in a general sense, I feel like, and also, I mean, do you think that it's worth the negative sentiment and negativity where people have this perception of you of like being a beggar and like, because it's hard to measure the negative effect of that because you don't know how many people choose not to watch because of something like that, right? So it's very hard for you to come, like not you, but like for a person to come to a conclusion with that answer because it's just impossible to know. That's what I would say.
Okay. Now, in regards to what you're saying here, okay, you're saying basically maybe if I didn't ever ask for contributions, I'd actually get more viewers or whatever.
I think it would, yeah.
But here's the thing, and this is, I've been there, maybe, I know you have detractors too, I just don't know.
Every streamer has detractors. Yeah.
Right. For me, okay, if I, right now, cold turkey, said to my audience, guess what guys, I'm never gonna ask for a contribution ever again, all right, and I literally did it, and I never did it, that moment, my detractors would move on to another thing that they don't like about me, and that would become the next meme. And the reason that I know that, they've already done it tons of times.
Like with the wrestling game.
But that was a thing for a big time. It is still a thing. Now, because last year I admitted to it, it's in the past, now it's the begging. That's the new thing. So now the begging is the problem. Well, what about all the other streamers who ask for contributions? Oh, well, that's fine. But because DSP does it, it's not good. Right? Just because of me, because I'm doing it. Anyone else can do it, it's fine. You can have entire people who are based on doing things on their streams that you think are immoral or whatever, that's okay. But if DSP asks for contributions from active viewers who like the content, that's not acceptable. So if I were to not do that, it would just be another thing and another thing. And that's the thing, I don't care, and this maybe was shocking to people, I don't care about people who don't like me.
Understandable. I mean, I'm the same way. I have a lot of people that don't like me, and you just got to deal with it. Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm not here to appease these people because these people are never going to come to my stream and support the content. They don't care. They're just there to either make fun of me or make a buck by making fun of me. So therefore, why do I give a shit what they say? I'm doing good. I'm hitting my goals. I'm doing well for myself. Why do I care that someone says that I beg too much? My audience doesn't. So why do I care? If my audience outright said to me right now, Phil, you're going overboard. This is ridiculous. And they have done that, to be fair.
And did you dial it back?
Yeah, course correct, right? You got to adjust on the fly. You got to listen to that constructive criticism, and you have to adjust. You can't just keep doing the wrong thing, because if I was doing the wrong thing, I wouldn't be successful. But I am. I'm hitting my goals. I'm doing well. Like I said, this is one of the best years, probably the best year in 10 years that I've had. How am I doing something wrong? You know, I'm making do the only way that I can. You know, like we just talked about some other people. We talked about Boogie and Wings.
Yeah.
They found success by actually kind of stepping away from their individual content and doing a whole locale focused show.
Yeah.
They basically made a public spectacle of themselves. They embarrassed themselves to make money, and it worked. You know, Wings has actually outright said, dude, I made money like a doctor. Now I have money in the bank, so I don't have to worry so much about my normal stream. I don't ever want
to. Good for him.
I want to just, exactly.
Yeah.
I had him on the show about a month ago, and I commended him. I said, sir, you need praise for that, because I couldn't do that. I'm the kind of guy, if I was put in that situation because I was offered to be on that show, I can't. Like, it would drive me nuts. I would hate myself. I would hate the content I'm putting out. And I would feel like I'm a detriment to human existence because I put out crap. I put out slop. I put out this trauma content that it's just doesn't add anything.
Well, how do you feel about my content?
I don't know. I legit, to be honest with you, don't watch the content. So I don't know to what extent it is. I've heard that when you react to stuff, you laugh at it more than, like, you're not, when you watch a detractor video of mine, you're not like, wow, Phil's a piece of garbage and a piece of shit and fuck that guy. You don't do that. You just kind of laugh at me and say, he sucks at the game or whatever, and you move on to the next. Yeah. I don't think there's a problem with that. I don't. As long as it's not coming across with the wrong impression. And sadly, when you say things like, well, Phil's banned from Twitch. Well, I'm not.
So you never have been banned from Twitch?
No, I've had those like little quick suspensions.
Okay, so you've been suspended from Twitch, but you've never been permanently banned. And you've closed the account. So, like, theoretically, you could open your account right now and stream on Twitch if you chose to.
That's right.
Okay. And you just don't do that because you just don't think it's lucrative, or for whatever other reason? Because you can't make any money because you got kicked out of the partner program?
Not even that, because I could reapply and probably get back in.
Yeah.
But number one, once you've been treated like that, why go back to that situation? I'm good on YouTube. I'm doing good on Kick. Why would I go to a situation where at a moment's notice, someone's going to say I did something I didn't do and then shut me down again, right?
Sure.
But in addition, I do have a philosophical problem with Twitch. I do.
Oh.
Like, I've seen over the years.
What do you think about
how
Twitch?
This website?
Yeah.
Sure. When I started streaming on Twitch, Twitch was for gamers. Twitch was supposed to be a place where this is the place if you're a gamer to be. It's a gaming culture, stream game playthroughs and all of that. And then during the time that I was there, which was around 5 years, I saw this place go to this sharp decline of make money no matter what. Doesn't matter what kind of content it is. Doesn't matter if it's degenerate, slutty content. You know, the people who are doing sexualized acts on stream and they're on the main page of Twitch, a kid could see that.
Yeah.
And that's what's being pushed on the main page of Twitch. And I see this, I see unfair treatment of streamers on Twitch, where one streamer says and does one thing and is treated incredibly harshly by their team, and another person literally says and does the same thing or worse, slap on the wrist, or absolutely no repercussions whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't stand for that at all. That actually gets me so much. I would never stand to make content on a platform like that that's going to not be fair. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. I feel like I was mistreated in 2021. They are coming down on me, saying that I'm a hateful person, hateful content. What content? Tell me what I did to spurn this reaction. We don't have to legally. Well, then I don't have to use your business.
Fucking based, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be real. Have you seen some of the recent Twitch controversies?
Indeed I have. Yes, I do still follow some of those.
Did he shock the dog or not?
It appears he did. I don't know if he did, but it appears he did.
All right, that settles it. Let me think if there's any more of them that have happened recently. I think that Twitch, so you don't like how Twitch has turned into kind of like a kind of social, because, like, I mean, to be honest, they've nerfed the e-girls a lot. Like, all of those girls that used to be in, like, pools and, you know, like, selling bath water and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Inflatable pickle Ricks.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, for sure. That was Asian Bunny and Amaranth. I know. And, yeah, they did very well. And so, yeah, but now they've been massively nerfed, and you hardly see any of those people doing any well at all. I don't really hardly see them at all. And so Twitch, I think that they kind of got rid of that with a lot of the cases, but you kind of have an ideological problem against Twitch, basically, right?
Absolutely. Like, again, why are there streamers on Twitch that say and do things that you would, that's cancelable, that's actually really bad what they're saying, they're calling action against a group of people or whatever.
Yeah.
And then someone else says something way tamer. Oh, suspension. How is that fair? I just don't understand.
I've been wondering that for a long time.
Yeah. They have a select group of people that they like, and they have a select group of people they don't like.
I'm aware of that.
It's that simple.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty bad. I mean, do you see a world where you would ever go back to Twitch? Like, would they have to apologize to you? Like, what do you think it would take?
There is a way that I would go back to Twitch. If Dan Clancy stepped down and there was new management, then I would go back to Twitch.
Wow.
That's about it.
So you want that guy gone?
I have no confidence in the people who are running that business that they're doing the right things or will ever change for the better. Like, take a look at the reaction to what happened at TwitchCon, right? They got they essentially have someone there who really doesn't want to be there, but they say, well, you got to kind of be there for the contract. Where's the security? Where is the attention to care for these people who you're making be there because they're your talent?
Yep.
And then what actually have they done in response to what happened at TwitchCon?
Well, they lied about it.
Apology.
Yeah.
Exactly. First they lied. You're right. They lied and said it didn't happen like that or whatever. Then they doubled. Oh, no. Then there's an apology. Now, didn't this just happen a day or two ago? We did a $100,000 donation. Okay, great. But what did you do to solve the problem? Who cares what money you gave? Did you actually change your culture, change the security? I don't care what money you threw because you have big dollars. Fix the fucking problems. Then maybe people will be happy. Why do you avoid the problems? People call them out for this shit all the time, and they don't actually address the problems. So I'm not going to go back. Twitch, here's really what irks me, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
On Twitch, I'm a gamer. I want to stream at good quality. Twitch kept coming to my streams telling me my bitrate's too high. I said, I'm streaming 720p, and it's choppy. Oh, your bitrate's too high. What the fuck?
Oh, because you got taken out of the partner program, so you had the shitty bitrate.
Well, this was actually before then. This was before. There was bit rates based on that. It was just, in general, everyone had the same criteria. So then you would go over to a bigger streamer. They're streaming 1080p, high-ass bitrate. No one complains about them, but they come and they yell at me. Yeah. Now, recently, I believe, you can probably confirm this, is it true that Twitch finally started increasing their bitrate criteria so you could stream at better quality?
I think that they have it to be like, they guarantee an 8K bitrate, but beyond that, it's like you can stream at a higher quality, but they don't guarantee that it will actually like kind of go through. I mean, you know, probably better than I do, like YouTube bitrate is way better, right? I mean, you can stream at like 15K bitrate, 12K bitrate, and at that point you're hitting diminishing returns anyway. So like that's more than enough.
So the reason I bring this up, Twitch is supposed to be a site that was around gaming community.
Sure.
They were the worst fucking bitrate for the longest time. So if you streamed games on there, they looked like ass. So it was contradictory to what their whole philosophy supposedly was. If I go to YouTube, I can do twice the quality for my audience. Why am I staying on Twitch? It's ass backwards the way they think, and they dodge every issue. They push the issue to the side. We're so sorry that happened. Here's a donation. Did you fix the issue?
Yeah.
Here's a donation. Fuck you, man. I'm not going back there.
So you're just not going to put up with that bullshit. You don't want to deal with that anymore. You're beyond that. That's another point in your life.
I don't need to be walking on eggshells every moment I'm streaming that some idiot mass reported me for something I didn't do and now they're going to suspend me or kick me out of it. Fuck it. I'm done with that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I streamed Final Fantasy 16 and my bitrate was so bad you could barely even see what was happening. And it was insane. Yeah, like it was like you were playing it on like a Nokia phone or something like that. So yeah, it was just dog shit. I mean, I get it. I totally understand it. Do you mind if I take a second? I gotta use the bathroom.
Go for it.
Okay, all right. Let's go right back.
All right. Is he gone? All right, so now I'm going to tell you all what I really think about Asmund going behind his back. He is... I'm just kidding. For real, I just want everyone watching, thank you for watching. I mean, apparently there's great viewership. I don't know. My stream has great viewership. I'm sure Asmund's has pretty good viewership. And the fact that you guys were actually talking to him about getting me on, in the last week was really nice of everyone to actually try to give me a chance to talk. I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. Again, whether you like me or hate me, it's all good. Really, it is. It's all good. Just, you know, I just want to do my own thing. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be in this lolcow circle bullshit that they pull me into every day. And I hope that you'll check out my channel if you're interested. If you're not, it's all good. Hope you guys are liking it. My stream, of course, says that it's going good. But I don't know in general what everyone actually thinks. I can only see what my stream chat says. They're having a good time, it seems. So there's 41,000 people watching on Asmongold's stream right now. Just slightly more viewership than I usually.
Yeah, is that it? Only 41,000. Wow,
dude,
bro, like you're falling off.
Slightly bigger than me. Just a little, okay?
I mean, the thing is, Twitch has been dying too. Like the viewership and popularity of the platform has gone down massively. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right to jump ship, and you're on another platform now, and you're doing relatively well. So you're financially stable. Everything's. Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You were talking about Twitch earlier, that you think it's very profitable to be on Twitch. Correct?
Of course.
But why do you say that? Because when I was on Twitch, I'm not exaggerating now, I made less per each sub I got. The bits, I guess you get 100% of the bits that they do, right? That's true. You do get all the bits.
Technically.
But the membership, or the subs, definitely you made half, right? You get half of a sub. On YouTube, you make more. On Kick, you make way more. I don't know why you're saying that it's so much more lucrative to stream on Twitch, because I never experienced that. From my experience, maybe it's changed, but I didn't experience that. That's another reason why I don't see why I would go back. I don't see the big financial boon that I would get.
Well, I mean, for me, back in the day, like with the amount of money, like on my main channel, like we were, I mean, I can just say it, right? I was making on Twitch like a couple few $100,000 a month, right? And so it was a lot of money. And so that was like really not even running ads or anything like that. But and like that's if you do run ads and you know you have people watching, etc. But like it has gone down massively. Like they basically just took a zero off of my earnings, and you know I changed my channel, etc. Right? But like you're right, the Kick pays a lot better. So yeah, you've got the the Kick partner program as well, which does extremely well. So
I got a question for you about that too.
Yes.
Do you think Kick is sustainable and they can keep doing what they're doing? Because man, they are paying well, and I don't know how they're doing it.
Well, I mean, it's pretty
they're
obvious
doing it
how they're doing it.
Gambling site.
They're using Kick as a loss leader for stake, and then they're paying for it by the losses that people lose in gambling. That's how they're doing it. We're getting paid from people that are too stupid to figure out math and play slots. That's how it happens. That's what's happening. Yeah, I mean, that's that's the way it goes.
Well, Kick is going to introduce it soon too to sustain it, because and Idiot also is reducing the amount that he's paying people for like second-hand contracts. Like once you get paid something to come to the site, right? Like the first payment should be the most, right? Because it's like entice you to be there, and then you're going to get paid less in your contract the next time.
Right? I mean, it's a redistribution of wealth. You don't know how to do math? It's too bad.
I'm just curious how long it's going to keep up. If it is a lost leader, you know, what's the benefit?
Nah, like Stake, I think Stake, what do they say? They make like $1 billion a fucking year or a month or something, like in profit. Like it's insane.
Benefit there for them to keep it going. Do they think it's going to blow up eventually and be the place that will be profitable, or? You know?
I think that there's probably like my expectation, and this is what they've said publicly, is that there are some people that maliciously use the Kick incentive program, and in doing so, they will probably kind of remove some people out of it that are, you know, like taking advantage of it or view botting in order to get a higher ratio of payment. And you know, you saw recently people complaining about that. Is it sustainable? Oh, here's the thing, right? Is that in the Bible they're talking about gambling, and we still have gambling. It's not going away. Yeah, it's not going away. We're not going.
Fair enough point.
Yeah, I mean, like, because for a long time I was very, very against gambling, and now I don't give a shit. I mean, I've lost the battle. I've lost the war. Like, I don't gamble. I'm not really a big gambling guy, but a lot of other people love to do it. And if they want to do it, and then I get paid for it, that sounds pretty good to me. And you're getting paid for it too.
I am. I'm in the KCIP program. I'm getting ridiculous amount of revenue from each sub over there.
Yes.
And now there's Kicks. So, you know, yeah, I'm making bank on it too, to be honest. If people say to me, why am I on Kick? I only get like 1/3 of the amount of viewership on Kick that I do on YouTube. I'm like,
you probably still make a lot of money on there, right?
Yeah, it's paying decent. You know, it's less of a hassle. Even though there's a lot of trolls and stuff that I get on there, it doesn't bother. Let them talk over there, and hey, I'm making the money. Who cares, right?
Yeah. No, that's my opinion on Kick. I mean, like I've thought about streaming on YouTube as well. Like I might talk to them about like trying to like kind of make it better, especially with like the DMCA things that happen and you know, the auto takedowns. And if they were able to do that and lock that down, I'd probably stream on YouTube also. So it just really kind of depends. But yeah, I mean, do you have any other questions for me? Because I've asked you a lot.
Yeah, honestly,
Go ahead.
I don't have much like targeted to you. Like,
Yeah.
I know you're a gamer. You're a gamer
Right.
like me, dude.
I am.
And so we have a lot. I think we do have a lot in common, just probably not specific to certain genres of game. But like, to pick your brain, like this year with gaming, how do you think gaming was this year in general? Do you think it was a great year for games? Like I know, I guess you had reacted to the Game Awards
I did.
nominees. In general, what did you think? Do you think these are good games this year that got in it, or do you think that we're on a downward trend? What do you think there?
I think that gaming right now is better than it ever has been because there are less barriers to entry for.
I don't know about better than it's ever been, but it's better than the last 5 or 8 years.
People to publish and release video games without having to go through a publisher, a console, or any
But it's going to be
of a
coming AI games
like
soon, so who
gatekeeping
knows how
system.
it's going to fucking
So all
turn
you
out.
really need to do is just be able to make a video game and release it on Steam. So you've had games like Megabonk, for example. Did you play Megabonk?
I did not play Megabonk. People have asked me
Yeah.
to do it.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Megabonk,
it's good.
look at this. This game and Megabonk use the same asset. Look at that. That's the leaf book from Megabonk, right? Look, it's a book with a leaf on it. They must use like what's that? The Steam shit assets or whatever it is, like the assets that everyone can use that you pay for or whatever, right? I don't know, maybe not. Oh, it could be even the real one. I just thought that was funny. That's the leaf book from Megabonk, the icon. It's literally identical 1-for-1.
Good game, right? And so like there's a lot of games like that. There's games like Ball Pit, which I mean wasn't really an indie game. It was published, but you know, it was made by an individual guy. And there are a lot of instances where I actually think that like did you play Expedition 33?
Oh yes, I did.
Did you what do you think is game of the year?
Okay, I don't want to spoil
Outrageous.
because I do have my own Game of the Year awards at the end of the year, so I'm not going to spoil my audience. But everyone knows that probably top 3 games for me this year were, you know, either Expedition 33, Hollow Knight Silk Song, or this is a big one that no one knows, Blueprints.
Oh yeah, that was the puzzle game. That was an indie game.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you all right? So
Actually-
you played a lot of those games. I think gaming now is amazing, and I never run out of video games to play. Like anybody who's unhappy with video games nowadays, I think is a retard. Phil, are you retarded? Are you happy with games?
Only because indie
A
games.
year ago, I became a PC.
If indie games were a thing, then gaming would be the worst thing ever. Like, look at all the AAA games that come out. The only good games are indie games. So, like, just be thankful for fucking indie games, that's all I'm saying. Now, like, they saved fucking gaming, buddy. It's like Asmon seems oblivious to this.
PC gamer.
But I'm sure he knows, but it's like in this part, he's brushing over the fact that it's mostly indie games that are good.
So now I have a gaming PC and I can play anything I want, and I'm loving gaming right now.
Yes.
This is the best. This is, like I said, best year I've had, bar none, in over a decade. I used to be stuck on console because I couldn't afford a good gaming PC.
Oh wow.
Now I have one, and it's like the whole new world. The doors have
So
opened.
you've come
Here
out
comes
you've
this
come
giant-
out of the cave of being like a console caveman. Yeah, no, it makes it. There's a lot of people that are like that. Honestly, it's very common.
It's awesome, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
I had more fun this year playing every game that was not from a AAA studio than anything I played from a AAA studio. Every game I played that was AAA was like disappointment, mid, boring, samey shit, not putting effort in. And then the other thing that gets me to is they all, I feel, I mean, maybe you don't agree, I think they lie about it. Like, Ubisoft just came out there like, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows did really well for us. In what fucking universe?
It's
talking about that game.
It's manipulative language. So like whenever they said Assassin's Creed Shadows did very well, they were including Assassin's Creed Shadows in the blanket statement that Assassin's Creed was doing well categorically as a franchise. And the frame of reference that they were using, like the analytical point they were using, were the amount of people that were logged in and playing the game based off of the amount of hours that they were playing. So it wasn't actually anything about the sales of the game. It wasn't anything about the amount of actual players of the game necessarily. It was like a third level, second order fucking, metric that they were using. And in my opinion, I think it's very obvious, right? If Assassin's Creed was actually doing very well and Ubisoft was doing very well, their stock wouldn't have gone down 90% in 5 years, right? It would have gone back up. Yeah, and it hasn't been going back up because it's a shitty company. I mean, did you play Assassin's Creed Shadows?
For about 10 hours, I could not stomach it any further, and I deleted it. I had enough. It was so bored.
I mean, I kind of agree with you if you want me to be honest. Like, I did the same thing. Like, I did a few of them, and then I realized, like, the entire world scaled with you, and there was, like, no real sense of progression. And, like, after you play the game for an hour, you've pretty much played the entire game. And then I just stopped. Yeah, I just lost interest, and I didn't really care.
I also like games that you're supposed to be an assassin, and what you do is you go inside the enemy base and kill, like, 72 people.
Yeah. And, like, after you play the game for an hour, you've pretty much played the entire game. Like, no real sense of progression. Like, I did a few...
I think that's a bad thing. The fact that enemies scaling with you is... the reason why he quit. I think... maybe the game was just fucking bad, because I like that system. I like, not being able to shit on anything, like, because you over-level them, like, what kind of fucking trash game shit talk is that?
Two of them, and then I realized, like, the entire world scaled with you, and there was, like, no real sense of progression.
This motherfucker plays games on easy, I guess that's why.
And, like, after you play the game for an hour, you've pretty much played the entire game, and then I just stopped. Yeah, I just lost interest, and I didn't really care.
Makes sense. He's not really a real gamer, is he? He just plays World of Warcraft. He's not actually a real gamer. He plays games on fucking easy.
That's what assassins do, right? They just wipe out entire armies in one swoop. Very realistic to feudal Japan and how they were doing it back then.
Yeah, right, of course, yeah.
Because with this game, I don't know. Hey, what do you think about the statement that Phil Spencer made a little bit ago? He said, gaming is now in a slump. Like, we're in a decline, a slump, a crash, and that's why, like, our games and our studios aren't doing well. Do you think gaming is in a slump right now?
I think his brand of gaming is.
Yeah,
I think that
AAA gaming is in a slump, indie gaming isn't.
Xbox, like, I mean, if you, I mean, look at, like, all of the Xbox franchises. Like, Doom: The Dark Ages didn't really do extremely well. Like, I don't think it got nominated for anything in the Game Awards even. Like,
those games are just too hard to get into. They're too expensive. And they're expensive for the shit they are. You can buy 5 or 6 or 10 indie games for the price of one AAA game and get way more value out of one of those 10 games than you would that fucking AAA game.
Like, it was just pretty much released and forgotten instantly because it was bad. You also have Halo, which, like, I mean, I don't know how they still have 343. Like, they rebranded to Halo Studios, but I think a lot of the same people are there. Like, basically,
maybe not 10 indie games, maybe
in
like,
my opinion, I think Xbox has the most consumer-friendly business model. Like, I mean, this is prior to, like, them increasing the Game Pass.
You can get something cheap like Megabonk.
But besides that, I actually think they have a very consumer-friendly business model. But the problem is that they are also one of these publishers that release these really complex games and these really over-designed games, like these, you know, quote, AAA games, and they're just dog shit. And so I think Xbox having a problem with that is really, I mean, Phil Spencer is right if you're talking about AAA video games. Like, I think he is right, but the problem is, like, a lot of the AAA games they're so involved and they're so over-designed, and I think that they're really designed by committee, and so they're set up basically to fail because you don't have any sort of cohesive vision for them. That's really the reason why I think that it fell apart, and I think that's why Xbox, like, you know, Game Pass, that's why he's saying that about it.
I completely agree with you. It seems like we're in like mind on a lot of this stuff, because I hear him say shit like that, and I'm like, dude, you're in charge of a major part of gaming. If gaming's in a slump, who's responsible?
Yeah, you're one of the, Xbox is one of the biggest ones.
How on earth can he just be like, oh no, it's gaming is the slump. That's what's going on. Like, dude, just passing the buck. I mean, in truth, if that was the case, we wouldn't have had Expedition 33 selling a ridiculous amount of copies and Silk Song doing well, even though it's a relatively smaller scale game. We have games that are doing well. It's just not the big AAA games anymore, and that's a good thing.
It's not your games, yeah, exactly.
Competition, right, spurns creativity and spurns improvement. So now the big guys who used to always have the money print for them every year are like, oh shit, it's not printing anymore. Now we have to try again.
Well, they're not able to. It's because the people that work at these studios are fucking incompetent. Like, the executives don't know anything. I think that a lot of the developers and the writers are morons. Like, it's just people that are totally fucking, like, just completely out of it all the way down. Like, I think it's like a structural problem. And that's why you see new studios, like what you were saying, like Standfall Entertainment or any of these other ones that are doing very well. And I think that really you have, like, it's the same studio like Warhorse Studios that made Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Also a very successful studio. Many of these studios do great, and that's fine. But I think that a lot of them kind of, there's like I think it's like a corporate entropy where you just keep adding more and more people to the project, and it ends up like basically turning it into like this immovable mass. And I think that's what happened with like Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's what's happened with like a number of other games like Star Wars Outlaws or Dragon Age Veilguard or something like that.
Starfield has an infamous story where a game dev who no longer works there said they needed a chair designed for a cutscene and literally had to submit the request for the chair to a department to design the chair, but then had to get 2 department sign-offs to get the chair design, and then they had to wait like 2 months, so literally their work was held up for 2 months to get a fucking chair made for a scene. How is that game development? Like,
well, it's not. I mean, did you play Starfield?
It's awful.
It's a piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit game. Yeah, I played it a lot and I hated it. I hated, like, I'd say like 95% of playing the game, and I played it for like 70 hours.
It's like someone, what I say now about these modern companies, what they're doing is, they got a good original game. They got a Fallout, or they've got an old Assassin's Creed, right? But the people who made it aren't there anymore. So what happens is the new team, they put that game down on a photocopier, and they photocopy it. Then they got to make another one. So they take the photocopy of the photocopy, and they photocopy that. So what happens is the quality of each copy goes down, 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 and now, oh, let's play Starfield. It's the hot new Bethesda game. What the fuck is this? It plays nothing like anything that I liked from Fallout or Elder Scrolls. How did they fuck this up so bad? Because these aren't the same people. Their talent's gone. They're just copying what their predecessors did.
Are you familiar with the metaphor of like the ship of Theseus? Have you ever heard of that?
I have, but it's not coming to mind.
Okay, so basically it's the question of if you replace every single board except for one board on a ship of the original ship, is it still the ship that it originally was? Is it still the ship of Theseus? And I think that's what's happened with a lot of these studios, is that the only person that's still working there that was working there whenever they made good games is the janitor. And everybody else, everybody else is gone. So, yeah, no, I think you're totally right about that. And I think it's probably going to keep getting worse, too, if you want me to be honest. Like a lot of these studios, I think that the way they hire people is embarrassing. I think that just in general, like the kind of people that they bring on the teams, like you're a bit older than I am, but like I hate the people that are around my age, like I'm 35, like that make video games, like that quirky millennial dog shit. Oh my god, I hate it so much. And it's just so fucking cringe. And now they're writing video games. It makes me crazy.
Do you honestly think that Bethesda will ever put out another good game again?
No. Of course not. Like, no, I mean, like, the thing is that they already fucked up. I think they fucked up with Fallout, the recent Fallout. They fucked up with Starfield. Like, I mean, they're gonna make Elder Scrolls 6 good. I don't really see, like, why would anybody think that? I mean, again, now I'm looking forward, and I'm hoping to be wrong. But the fact is that their formula for doing things it's dated. It's a dated formula, and I don't really see them being able to innovate. I think that the best thing that they've done in the last 10 years is re-release something that they did 20 years ago.
It's bullshit. They do Elder Scrolls Online, which is a good game. They do Fallout.
And their revenue stream, sadly, when something like Starfield
Pull that
fails,
online, which is actually a good game. Fix that. He's not just out of touch. Like I said, he's not a gamer.
Okay. This whole formula of now everything that's going to be profitable has to be this constant
like a live
seasonal
service,
content,
yeah.
DLC, live service. It's nuts. It's killing gaming, and somehow we're not realizing this. Like, the best games of the year aren't live service games ever.
Yeah.
So why are we like rewarding these games? Why are we sinking billions of dollars into GTA Online when it took so long for GTA 6 to come out? That's why it took so long to come out, and it's still not out.
It's one of the reasons. I mean, I think for sure, like, I don't hate live service games categorically, but I think that you're right that a lot of companies do kind of fall victim to falling for the idea of, oh, we'll just make the game live service. And I think what happens really is that these video games, you know, it costs like $300 million to make the game. So you're just realistically not going to make that money back through just like box sales. So like they have to like kind of like basically, I don't know, reinforce the sales with battle passes or with pre-order bonuses or with expansion.
Showback meat riders will tell you it's not ninja looting. Let's see. I mean, I am pretty against ninja looting and everything like that. Let's just see what exactly happened here then. Showback ninja'd me. 720p quality. This is all we got. Here we go. This guy's making this video at 6 o'clock p.m.
Just typical streamer trash, bro. In this video, this spaz Showbeck here ninjas me. I outroll him. They ninja. The loot master ninjas him. He's about to message him. Watch this. It's all colluded. It's all willful ignorance. What you're about to see is the most shameful, shameless streamer behavior, simp streamer worship behavior, lack of critical thinking. I wanted to debate the guy. I wanted to make my point. He wouldn't unmute. He couldn't make my point. They kicked me because I was standing up for myself, because I won the roll, and we both rolled off spec. And because he rolled main spec, even though he's DPS, he rolled for the shield. He gives him the roll. Watch this. I outroll him. They ninja me.
They ninja.
Hold that out, dude. Just
look.
just
He's
roll,
messaging
just
the fucking guy. He knows these guys. They're little streamer simps, right?
for the bunk high.
It's a pug. Everybody in here is random. We're all under the consensus opinion that it's all fair game, that nobody's making secret team-ups going on here. This greasy weaver is doing secret talk, telling guys, watch this willful ignorance.
Bro, this greasy weasel, yo, this guy fucking hates Showback.
He gives him my shield. I should be rocking that thing, taking it to Skolomance right now.
Chat, right now, we're on a low roll too. I think we got it.
Look at this bullshit. Roll it. He immediately rolls it, dude. He just, look at this, dude. You're a little guy out there. You're a little tiny guy. Fuck you. Hey, you're a little tiny guy. Prepare to get fucked. Don't ever go anywhere near these sick, toxic, infected, poisonous scum.
58 to winnable. 58 to winnable. Fuck!
Look, he main spec rolled, see? Even though it's off spec. And his chat even calls him out. Everybody calls him out. Everyone else who is rolling on is rolling off spec except this 5 here, right?
Wait, so you're supposed to roll 99 on off spec?
And his argument is that, well, if you really wanted it, you should have cheated. You should have been unethical. If you really wanted it, you should have been unethical. And then the loot master, he can't critical. Oh, whoops! I accidentally. What was I supposed to do? It was main spec, even though the streamer. Everybody knows the streamer. He's been shouting the whole fucking stream before this, right? But then, in the raid, being obnoxious. But then he won't unmute to actually talk to me after he fucking ninjas me. His little switch willfully give it to him over me.
No, it's off, bro.
Watch.
It's off. It's off. Yeah.
Watch. So right now, so far, he's won, except it's an off roll, a 59 above him.
And I beat it. We actually pulled.
So he lost it. And then I rolled a 79 right there. 79. I actually, right? Looking back,
What the fuck? He rolled 78. Wait, what happened here? What is Showback saying? I see a 78 roll. Is his name Easy Clap? Guys, backstory. This guy apparently Showback ninja'd an item, and this guy made a video complaining about it. So this is his response to what happened here. If you roll out of 100, it beats every 99 roll by default.
So right now, so far, he's won, except it's an off roll, a 59 above him.
And I beat it. We actually pulled.
So he lost it, and then I rolled a 79
Right.
right there. 79. I actually, right? Looking back, oh, I should have main spec. I should have been unethical. I should have tried to cheat. Is that? Yeah, that's the lesson we're gonna learn here. These are streamers influencing massive, dude. I'm sick of this. They're influencing the masses. I'm sick of their shameless garbage behavior, dude.
We fucking pulled.
These secret fucking cliques and these secret meetings. Meanwhile, all the rest of us are acting ethical. We're out here playing by the rules. Meanwhile, we're getting scammed and screwed over, made into a little slave. I'm just a little slave who comes here and I feel this raid with this high level healing for free. I just do it for a little. I'm a little streamer slave that I didn't consent to. I didn't know this guy was gonna be in my party. I didn't consent to this. I didn't know he was in the party till we're already on the first boss locked, and he's shouting and being obnoxious like streamers do. Anyways.
Wait, so Shobek rolled on a shield as a Fury Warrior, okay, which is already fried, right? That he'd have to be an off-spec roll, because Fury is not using a shield. But if you roll a main spec roll, you automatically beat every off-spec roll, regardless? Is that what's going on? So his roll shouldn't have counted then. Or at worst, they say, okay, yeah, you got your 58 as off-spec. Okay, so he lost. Okay, so he definitely lost the roll, and he shouldn't have even been able to roll main spec. Okay, let's just see.
Actually pulled it.
So he's outrolled, and he's playing it. See, he's trying to play it as if he knows he won, even though he knows he rolled off spec. People in his chat knows he rolled off spec. Everyone in the raid knows he rolled off spec. I made this point in the Discord, and at first they were with me, but then they said, "Oh, we gotta STD the streamer because maybe he'll." I don't know. He doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't know you. He'll never know you. He'll never care about you. You'll never be anything to him. You're not a content creator. You mean nothing to him.
This is
except image.
crazy.
That's how these people think.
Dude,
I mean,
this
it's
guy's
true.
pissed.
It's fucking true.
WWL fucking
And he
swing.
knows it. And of course he's going to equip it immediately. So he can't backtrack. Right? Can't backtrack now.
God. I
Celebrates.
never got this shield before in my life.
Holy shit, dude, this is crazy. This guy is a god for making this video.
He's off spec. He's been DPSing the entire raid.
Oh my god.
He's been DPSing the entire raid.
Instant fucking
Everyone
equip.
knows he's fucking off spec roll.
Oh.
He's playing it off like, oh, you know, you flip these rolls around and they'll catch every little mistake, every little detail, and this sort of foolish mistake would never happen.
We got
right?
with it.
But you roll with the streamer, and of course you get fucking ninja.
Oh my
That should be
God,
me.
what a
That's
student.
my shield, bro. That should be
We are
me.
the only SR on Ash Conduit.
If he's main rolling for a shield, main spec roll for a shield, why is he only SRing a fucking two-hander, bro? The admission right there. You don't even have to be in the raid. There's the admission. He's DPS main spec. He got outrolled. He shouldn't have rolled main spec. The loot master gave it to him.
Bro, I'm not enjoying his misfortune. This guy is fucking hilarious. This is like old school internet right here. This guy is so passionate, and dude, this guy's slick. He has called Shobek 50 different names. He's not stuttered like any times at all, and he's got evidence of the whole way through. He's really watching this shit back. I mean, this is insane.
Actually,
hell
man, this
yeah.
is BS, dude. I'm never rolling with the
This
streamer
makes me
again.
wanna
He's
be
still
warm,
going.
warm. I'll
It's
fucking
disgusting,
2x more,
dude.
don't care.
Don't go anywhere near these
Holy.
people. They're secret little cliques, dude.
Oh
Screwing
my
you over,
God.
treating you like slaves, dude. Look at him.
This
What
shield
class?
is really good. The
What's he
sword
remind
drops,
you of?
The bar and the O
A
stays.
greasy little weasel, that's
I
what.
don't know. I mean, like, dude, it's not gonna be.
Bro, this is like so me when I fucking ban you in chat. It's probably you sitting here fucking talking shit to me the whole time. But if I'm banning you morons, you make a video about it, I will watch it on stream and maybe you'll get unbanned.
As good in like 8 weeks because of
This is hate watching.
I could
Are
have
you
made
sure
hella
you
gold
like? I
with
will
that.
always be this hair color. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
And he should have unmuted, bro. He should have unmuted and talked to me, but he's a coward.
Wait, which
Because
class
he knew
does
he
this guy
did
play?
wrong and he didn't want to have to try to deal with it. To deal with the embarrassment.
Streamer Plivs, what is he talking about?
I would have embarrassed him.
What is this 2 items he is rolling his main spec? Is he this guy, someone else started freaking out about it. Another warrior says, how is he rolling main spec?
You look like a fool.
happened?
Your chat's looking like a fool. Everyone in the raid's telling me he looks like a fool.
What's
I'm
up?
blacking out.
Oh, what? I'm playing stupid. I'm playing stupid. Positivity. I'm a good guy. You're a bad
We
man.
did.
You're a bad man, and you stole my shield, bro. I'll never forgive you for this. You're gonna log off and just AFK on your warrior, dude. I play this game. You're gonna go be a streamer. I play this game. This game's the good stuff to me.
Ban that guy.
Damn.
Wow, Twitch, YouTube's. I think someone is mad.
This guy makes a serious point, man. I mean, he makes a serious point. It's like, fuck that stuff. It's like, bro, you're gonna log off. You got 50 characters. I play this shit every day.
Wait, are
Damn.
they mad that I won the thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Don, thank you so much for the Bunkai bomb.
That's Don Felipe.
Streamer privilege, what he's talking about.
What is this? 2 items he is rolling as main spec. Okay, who's this?
Yeah, they're DPS items that he's
Okay,
rolling
you are
for.
literally fucking melee as well. I don't know what you're talking about.
He ad homs. He attacks it. He attacks the warrior instead of attacking the warrior's point, right?
Look at this. This guy, this is a logical dude. He ad homs. Fuck, these are terrible people to argue with because they are, I hate talking to people like that. He's like, okay, yeah, look, here he goes. He's deflecting. He's instantly turning it on him. These people are terrible to argue with because they're too logical. Too
Every
logical.
single warrior in
This
here is
dude,
DPS,
this
other than
fucking
guy,
Showback guy, he
and
should
he's
have
also-
unmuted and talked to me like a man about it. He stayed muted because he knew he was in the wrong and he's just trying to deflate this scenario. You guys need to like this video, you need to comment on it, you need to share it with everybody. Expose this. He's trying to bury it. You need to expose this.
Fury's
He's
taking,
trying
he
to
also has the
bury
bull
it.
walk
This
already.
behavior is
He didn't even
unacceptable.
roll.
Imagine
He's trying
all
to
these people
bury
who
it.
are too afraid to make the content, who are too dim to stand up for themselves, are too cowardly. You need to do your part.
Are they
I'm doing
burying
my
this
part,
shit?
you do your part.
What? That's right, a DPS warrior, which means every warrior rolls on it, and that's why Eddie.
Listen to
he
this
didn't even-
backward ass,
every-
disassociated, schizophrenic fucking psychobabble. Listen to
in here is
this.
DPS other than this guy, and he is also Fury tanking, and he also has the bulwark already. He didn't even
fuck?
roll on it, which means every other warrior is what? That's right, a DPS warrior, which means every warrior rolls on it, and that's why I rolled on it. Mwah.
What's that even mean? He delivers it with such confidence. It's like, you just said nothing. We're all DPS warriors, so I rolled main spec? Wow. Like, what are you
CHG round
talking
two,
about?
Yeah, I guess so. Listen,
I'm a paladin. Listen, and there are little simps in the Discord trying to defend him. I'm a paladin. I'm a holy paladin.
He's H-Pal.
He's a fury warrior. We're both in there off spec. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. I
if
won the
there's
role.
only- do we have a druid? DMG doesn't need it.
End
and
of
Griffey doesn't
discussion.
need it. Okay, so then all the
That
warriors
is
roll
true. He did win the roll, and they should have rolled off spec.
on it. Well, I was the highest warrior roll. Huh?
Huh? Hey, fuck the little guy, right?
The rational on your stream is laughable, Showback.
What is this emote? What is that emote?
You're rage baiting me. Bunkai.
You're rage baiting. Whatever that deflection
Oh,
is, whatever that is.
come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
Don't respond to it. Don't actually respond to
You
it.
were the second
Say
highest
some
since
bullshit
you
term.
Three,
Nice, dude.
one.
Oh, someone said
Asmund,
you were
bro,
the
we're
second.
standing for this shit. Asmund, we're standing for this. We're gonna stand for this.
I'm sitting down right now.
We're just gonna. This is cool.
No, I rolled.
I mean, the dude's a 500 viewer fucking nobody. You know.
Dude, this guy, dude, look at his finger when he touches his keyboard. This guy's been watching this shit fuming. Like, this is insane. Look, he's got his finger, this is in pitch black in his room. This is fucking crazy, bro. This is legendary.
No, I rolled.
I mean, the dude's a 500 viewer fucking nobody. You know. He gets hosted and all this shit. Good for you, dog. But like, come on, guys. We're gonna stand for this shit still.
Dude, what the fuck?
Out of 100, I rolled main. There was a guy that rolled 99.
Me. I rolled a
If you rolled
76 out of 99.
on the, you wouldn't roll that.
You wouldn't roll that.
You wouldn't roll that.
You wouldn't roll that. If it's your off spec and I'm off spec too, you wouldn't roll off spec roll. Where's the logic in that? You wouldn't do that. If you were unethical, you wouldn't do that. You would only do that if you were ethical.
Oh my
if you were
God.
a good person, you would only do that. You would only roll main spec if you're a scamming streamer.
Dude.
Okay, I see what
You would only roll main spec if you're a little snake in the grass, secretly clicked up, gaining advantages against everyone else who thinks they're on their own. Like, the whole thing's a pug. There's like 3 people who knew each other. The whole thing's a fucking pug.
Dude.
You know, the
Holy
little simps,
shit.
they say, "Oh, a streamer, oh."
shit.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. They probably don't even watch him. He's got 500 viewers. No one watches you. The amount of viewers that you have that actually play the game, like, you know,
Dude.
that are online, that are in this raid, like, come on.
This is insane.
Oh, he won with off-spec
Like
roll.
3
that should've done
fans?
his MS.
I got tears in my eyes, bro. Oh my god.
You know?
Oh, he won with off-spec roll that should have done his MS.
Like, they don't roll with streamers, dude. That's the lesson. Just don't roll with streamers. There it is, 78. I won. 78. Super.
Oh, there he is right there. That's his name, Easy Clap on Paladin, and he did beat him on off-spec roll. Yeah, so that's the, okay. Here, so now Showback's seeing it. Let's see.
78 out of 99. 58. Where's the confusion here? The streamer's obnoxious. We're all paying attention to him. We know he's DPSing the whole time. Where's the confusion here? It's not like he was some quiet other warrior who we weren't all being forced to pay attention to because he was being...
Top right, Jupiter. I see Jupiter rolled 78 as well on 99. Wait, I thought he was Easy Clap. Oh, Jupiter's the pally. What the fuck is going on here? This guy. Why does he keep talking about this guy then? So he is Jupiter. Okay. I am paying attention. I'm watching the whole video.
extremely obnoxious.
Can't see.
You know, there's no excuse here. This is willful ignorance to be a simp for the breadcrumb of a chance to be able to get close to a streamer for whatever reason. You're nothing. You're nobody. You'll always be nobody. You'll never be anybody. These guys will never care about you. They'll never care about anything you have to say, etc. and so on. It's pathetic. You've disgraced yourself, your entire bloodline, and all of your race and humanity. The entire planet is ashamed of your pathetic behavior on this day. You sold out your country. For what? You sold out your brothers. For what? For a shekel?
An easy clap? Typically when I see...
Never rolling with the streamer again, bro. This is the only kind of bullshit you get with the fucking streamer. And this is why the WoW audience hates streamers. This is why they're resentful of streamers. You're so easy to hate. You're the worst people.
Then he doesn't
Who's he
really
talking
want
about?
it.
See? You're not cheating. You don't really want it. Okay, dude. Well, you should have let me know that. You should have let me know that because I'm sorry. Since I've been playing WoW again for the last couple months, I haven't dealt with anyone like you. We make ethical deals, you know, where I'll roll on this, he'll roll on that, you know. We make ethical agreements. We act ethically towards each other. We don't do, oh, well, you should have cheated. Oh, you should have cheated. I'm just going to poison the fucking population of WoW. I'm going to poison the community with toxic retard behavior and then act like I'm a toxic, a positive whatever. You know, you set this whole, I'm positive. No, dude, you're toxic and you're sick and twisted. You're disgusting. You're conniving. And you're a loser, dude. And you only have 500 viewers. How long have you been doing this? How many connections do you have? How many clubs have you done? How many times have you been hosted? You're pathetic. You lose. The only shame is that I didn't have my perspective of this because it was hilarious what I was saying to those guys in Discord.
I would have loved to hear this guy on the spot. I mean, this guy must have been off his shit in Discord when this happened. Who even knows what this guy was saying? That would have been legendary,
Here
dude.
to do it 99, but I can see that for
Oh
sure.
my god.
Easy clap. Who's this dude?
But anyway, everyone hates this guy. Most of the streaming community hates this guy, I'm pretty sure.
So in the comments says, I will watch.
That's not even me, retard.
Bro, are we...
Doesn't even look at me.
Are we dialing in here, or what the fuck is going on?
I'm
Okay,
dripped
you
in
guys, what the
epics.
fuck?
Nothing but epics. I carried this raid.
Bro, homie.
He's looking at a female dwarf. It's not even me,
Okay,
bro.
I'll trade
The
you.
more willful ignorance.
Okay.
Wait, Showback starts looking at the wrong guy. It's
We need to dial the fuck in.
Yeah,
Alright,
dial
you
in,
think the
bro.
Roblox is going
Unmute
to a
next
female
time,
fucking
coward.
paladin dwarf? You are out of your goddamn mind. Off-spec is not the same,
Bro.
No.
This dude won't even play the game. He won't do anything for the community. He'll AFK. He'll summon his drones. He'll do nothing with that
He'll
shit.
summon his
The things I would have done
drones.
for that shield for my Warcraft community, the things I would have done, the levels I would have gotten, the Lobies and Skullmans,
Ain't no way.
the people who need
Ain't no
the
way.
reputation, the people who are farming
Ain't no way.
runes and gear,
Alright,
etc.
anyways, let's
That's
get past
me. I get
If it
people in
was
the
a
raids.
warrior, I
What
would've
do you
given
do,
him
bro?
Doomhound and,
You ninja. You steal from me.
If it was a warrior, I
lie.
would have given him Doomhound. But
Anyways, like, comment, repost this shit. Fuck streamers.
Bro, this dude had a pretty savage rant. I'm gonna do shit with this shit. I'm gonna get people into the game. Shortly after in his stream, he jokingly admits he ninja'd me. You should be in Sholomons with that shield right now. Justice for Jupiter. W speech, bro. That was passionate AF. Props to you for not letting it go. Oh my god. Legendary video. I mean, legendary video.
We have a very important guest.
Asmongold, how you doing, man?
I'm doing.
I'm like, oh, I'm leaving to do a fight camp. He's like, oh, with who? And I'm like, oh, the ghost of Kiev.
Always put it full screen.
You guys don't like my new hat?
I love your new hat.
Can you explain that theory and how it's working for you?
Well, it's working beautifully, and I'm continuing to cred max right now. Listen, I would be if
Taylor thinks he's got Down syndrome, and that's just because look,
He does. He has Down syndrome. He obviously has Down syndrome.
my dog does not have Down syndrome.
Yes,
He's
he
a
does.
smart
You
boy.
got him from the short pound.
He's a good boy.
Civil suit and the jury.
And everything you're basing
Did Alex
this
Jones
on,
have an opportunity to defend himself in this trial?
everything you're basing this
Alex
argument
Jones
on,
did have an opportunity
No, he
to
did
defend
not.
himself.
No,
No,
he
he
did
did.
not.
He
He
went
said
for years
prosecutors
not
said-
cooperating with the
No,
trial.
he did
went,
cooperate. He did
No,
cooperate.
he didn't show up every time they tried to depose him.
They,
Boom.
no. You know exactly what happened. You know exactly what happened here.
And it happened, and I was like, and he was next to me. And I guess he thought it was funny too, and happy that I enjoyed it. And he was like, he looked at me, and I was like, scared. Like, that wasn't a laugh I shared with you.
Why didn't they use a general anesthetic for you?
Did you save money on this, Kyle?
Okay.
And you're like, Oscar, I need you to understand this. Me llamo es Mateo.
All right.
What is this
is
for
1
watching?
minute long? Yeah. Sit back.
Hey friends, it's me again, Dr. Wadsworth. Well, today I'm coming to tell you all about my new favorite product. It's called Lock and Load. Are you sick of dribbling like a chimp? Do you wish you were a real man? Have an overwhelming desire to fire rainbows like Woody? Well, lucky for you, I have found the solution. With only 9 mildly uncomfortable pills a day, you can now take out the neighbor's cat from across the yard. Thanks to hours and hours of hand callousing research by paid professionals, you can too. So buy Lock and Load today.
That's great. I like how
Why is there a heart rate monitor?
There's someone like on a
Someone's about to die in the background.
It's like, did you hear like someone's on a ventilator in the background?
Why is there
And Load today too. So buy Lock and Load today.
That's great. I like how
Why
there's
is there a
someone,
heart rate monitor?
There's
going?
someone like on a
Someone's about to die in the background.
It's like, did you hear like someone's on a ventilator in the background dying?
He's an actual COVID doctor.
COVID ward, but he stopped a minute to talk about the benefits of Lock and Load.
Oh, old Mrs. McGillicuddy has triple pneumonia. Don't pay
I
no
think
mind
it's
to
from
that.
that guy. He's dressed like a doctor.
That's Woody's cousin.
He said he was a doctor.
That's perfect.
They don't let you dress like a doctor if you're not a doctor.
I don't think that's true at all.
It's like, I just don't like penis.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm
Do whatever you want.
No, it's their problem. I wouldn't have made myself gay.
And everyone behind, and he's wearing a crown of emeralds. That's the worst part. He's wearing the crown of emeralds.
But yeah, we got so many of these. If you just dig a little deeper, it's all emeralds down there.
Pope Johansson told you, burn the gays, you get your emeralds. What are you people doing?
Why did they become Italian?
What
are you doing? Hey!
Jesus, yeah.
I'm discriminating here.
I'm walking on water here.
I don't know. Imagine them in Rome for some
I don't know what you're talking about. I had 2 loaves and 5 fishes. I don't know what you're saying. You're saying that 15 trucks worth of loaves and fishes gone missing. I made this out of 2. I don't know what you're talking about, officer. You can talk to Pontius Pilate if you feel so inclined. But things might go poorly for you. That's the way it would go. You know, Italian Jesus robbing the Romans to pay himself.
An American Italian. Is what we're talking about.
I remember I was like nervous leading up to my dual com with Wings and my dual com with Woody because they were both very big guys. And I was like, this is your chance. And I remember like thinking for some reason that like Wings was like a consummate professional. about like in my head, like this is 2010. Yeah. And so I went into it and I was like, we were sitting on the call before we were going to start and I'm like nervous, my heart's pounding. I'm like, I hope I get a good impression because he's such a big guy. He's got 20,000 subs or 20,000 subs, whatever it was. And like right before we start, I'm like ready to go. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, hold on a minute. I got to go TT.
Wait,
and
what
I was
is
like,
PT? Did he have to poop?
No, he had to go pee. And I was like,
but he said
I
TT.
gotta
That's what he said.
It's like
Okay, okay, that's
all right, buddy.
Can I tell you my story?
Yeah.
Where
Do it.
I'm all excited, right? And I'm doing a dual com with Wings, like my big chance. And I'm prepared, and I've got all my ducks in a row, and I'm ready to do this dual com. He cancels on me. We have to do another day. Okay, all right. I get this is nothing to you, but to me, this is my big moment. But fine. The next day, we're about to do our dual com. And he's like, Woody, what do you do for constipation?
Well, do you have a grandma?
I was like, anyways, it's kind of magic on me. Maybe. We did.
But have you ever been like researching a conspiracy or something wild for a video? And you're like, after a few hours, days, whatever, you're like, oh, this is getting a little too real and wild. Not this one. Let's find a different one.
Yes,
What are some examples of that? If you
so the one that really like did me in was I went really down all the Epstein stuff when that happened.
Yes, yeah.
And this was before like I did the YouTube stuff. I was just like, is it really that bad? And then I remember like getting legitimately depressed. I got so into that. I got so into looking where money was going. I got so into who owned these places, who like went where. I just got depressed because I'm like, man, it really is everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that it was like people joke about like, oh, the black pill. I remember being like, wow, everyone is evil everywhere. That is so sad. I remember like having to step away from that. And just kind of take a moment to like reevaluate myself.
Yeah.
But like I've come to peace with it now. Of like, you know, my worth isn't reliant on those who have greater faculty or power above me or whatever. But man, I tell you what, that was sad. That would be the big one. There's been some other minor ones that I've like sort of like dabbled in that I'm like, I don't know how much more of this I want to find out about. One of them was the Benghazi stuff. I got really into that more recently, like in the past year. And I remember researching that and being like, this is depressing.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't come up with this stuff like, aha, everyone who's in charge of us is evil people, whatever, and be like, I figured it out. It's just like, well, dang it.
You're just telling it like it was.
Yeah, pretty much like, man, whatever.
You're just I didn't know there were this many pedophiles.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
so I guess I'm gonna go walk in the woods now. So.
That is funny, like the
Epstein
thing.
Real quick. I'll be right
like
back.
when it first came out, people were like, right, so there's just a bunch of pedophiles in positions of power all over the world. And then you look into it and it's like, wow, there are pedophiles in positions of power all over the world.
Dairy farmers are really very powerful, and like muscle milk here is muscle MLK. R.I.P. It doesn't have an I in it. It literally doesn't have an I in it.
Yeah, it wrapped around.
It says muscle milk.
I have a dream that we're all gonna get so fucking jacked we can fight for equality.
Muscle milk.
I have a dream that I can hit my macros in a convenient way at gas stations and convenience stores.
Muscle MLK.
They can't call it milk here, so it literally says muscle milk, but there's no I in the milk.
I want to see a muscle MLK like Photoshop so goddamn bad. I want to see him ripped. I want to see him like on Ronnie Coleman's body. That's what I want. I want MLK on Ronnie Coleman's body.
Make
Dude,
it happen.
I'm sure that
Yeah,
I'm
muscle
sure it's out there. It
MLK.
has to
I
be.
like that.
Absolutely, it's out there.
That
You're
bullet
gonna,
wouldn't
you're gonna get MLK on that black guy's body. You know which one I'm talking about, sitting on the side of the bed. That exists. That exists out there 100%.
OG Mudbone. Yeah.
Isn't that guy dead?
Yes.
Is he?
Not
I
with
remember like
Photoshop,
hearing
he's
something
not.
about him.
I remember
something about him how like he needed the money and he had to like pose for those photos to like help
I
someone
read
in his
that too.
life.
Yeah.
Like somebody was like maybe health issues or whatever. Like someone needed money, and so he posed for those photos, and he regrets it.
Regretted it apparently.
Oh, well,
Now
that's
it gets
sad.
Photoshopped.
Thanks, Kyle. Now it's complicated.
Yeah.
I
Now
can't
we're
just
human
flash up the fucking
traffickers when
picture.
you
Deal with that.
meme it with your
Now
friends.
Deal with that.
complicated, he
Thanks.
says.
Yeah,
I
no,
just like they're like she's dying. We need you. We need your gigantic cock right now.
We need you,
If there was
Mudbone.
ever a time that the world needs your humongous hanging dick, it's right now.
It's now.
just sit there and look regal because we're gonna put MLK's face on you.
I understand what my wing packing team was telling me. This is the way to the taxi. I'm a little suspicious that they're right, but I don't have any phone signal. So it's the best information I have.
I was hiking.
You're just trying to figure it out. No phone signal. Little Oscar just kind of pointed in a direction, and you're like, Oscar, I need you to understand this. Me llamo es Mateo. Sí, sí. Yes, yes.
Me ama es Oscar. Sí, sí. Me
Oscar, I
ama
need you to
es
listen to me because it's
Rebecca.
important. Me llamo es Mateo. You gotta get me out of here, Oscar. My name is Matthew.
What I did is I went to Valle de Bravo, Mexico. So it is about 2 hours outside Mexico City. I think central Mexico is like the cartel area of Mexico, not the edges, which are like the resort areas of Mexico, right in the middle where I was. Cartel activity, I didn't notice any of it, to be honest. I suspect it's overblown. But what it is it's well known for being a good place to go paragliding. And quickly, this is the deal. I go paramotoring. Everyone knows that. You have an engine on your back to help you gain altitude. Paragliding is the same thing with no engine. So you jump off the side of a mountain. And you would think the sun heats the air, but it doesn't. The sun passes right through the air. That's why it's cold at the top. What the sun does is it heats the ground heats the air, and then you get these really super mild invisible tornadoes that we call thermals, and they're rising columns of air. And the paraglider will search out these rising columns of air, gain altitude, fly somewhere else, do it again, fly somewhere else, do it again.
I've done
That's
that in
the
Mario.
point. Oh, really?
Yeah. You go, yeah, Mario Kart.
So Zach, can you show the first video? This is what the launch site looks like. Thank you, Zach, so fast. And this is basically what I was doing. This isn't me, but this is just like me. Play. And so this dude's going to inflate. Look at his wing.
Oh, it looks really easy.
Jump off the side and fly away.
Yeah,
now
like
he's
anybody could probably do that, right?
I thought this was a thing where you grabbed onto the bar and it was like the plane.
So that's hang gliding. Hang gliding has fallen out of popularity. It's better in a lot of ways. It's faster. It glides farther, so you get more opportunities to find rising air, and you can control your pitch better. But that hang glider weighs like 100 pounds. You have to have like a special vehicle that can get to the top. You can't land anywhere. So you can't just like maximize your opportunities to go as far as you can. Instead, You really better land in a good spot. You can't just land in some random farm and hike your way out because it's not hikeable. And people, I don't know, it's not as popular as it was.
Knowing
like 10
that,
years ago.
I never would have imagined that was 100 pounds. I thought it was like
I made up
PVC
that
pipe
number,
and some
but
canvas.
it's not.
I
If
also-
it's 75, 100, something, it's a lot.
I would also just say I always hear about hang gliding accidents. Like the hang gliding accident is almost like I don't know, Philly cheesesteak. Like those words just kind of roll together. Hang gliding accident, second only hang gliding death or hang gliding tragedy. I don't know, something about those seems dangerous. It seems like they almost let anybody do them. They get that like instructor guy who like gets in doggy position on top of you. And then you dangle underneath him like some sort of weird suspension set.
Prone bone, maybe.
No offense, Lefty. And then but I've seen instances of like the poor pastor like coming unhooked.
Yeah.
And he's like hanging. And like not everybody has the upper body strength to dangle for
Who
like
does?
long periods of time. Do you ever do like hangs? Like I can't think of what you call them, but just you
It's a
hold on to
static hang. Yeah.
static hang. They are not easy.
I think I'm above average at that, and by being above average, over a minute, I think. But I don't know if I could get to the finish a flight.
Yeah, and you're trying to fly. Like this is how stupid I am. Like the first time, like I'd seen so many videos of hang gliding where it was just like in the middle of the flight, the guy's like his body's straight back and he's hanging onto the thing. And for some reason, like if I had thought about it rationally, I'd have realized this doesn't make any sense. But I always thought like he's not even strapped to that thing. He's going so fast. His body's like a windsock, and he's just kind of like. And then I was watching one video where that strap snaps, and the guy's just like, and I'm like, oh, okay, this does make more. You see, my theory would make sense if this guy was going 200 miles an hour, but not.
So you went to do some paragliding.
I did, and my para friends were like, "So you're probably researching this like crazy, spending all your time finding like where to go and what to do." And I'm like, "What was I supposed to do? Research? I'm just sending it, bro." So that's pretty much what I did. I know how to inflate and run off the side of a mountain. I've done that before, so I did that.
So what happened next was then you got the guys orchestrate the race riot. Excuse me, against SmackDown. SmackDown gets moved, and then there's a lot. The guards then move a lot of people in and move a lot of people out. And all of a sudden, on the end cell on the upper tier, there's these 3 Italian guys, and we're like, how the fuck have all them got in the cell together? And there was Bruno, the guy who just contacted me after 20 years. There was a guy we called Roscoe. So in my book, I'm just going to say this as a disclaimer, I've changed the names for legal purposes. And people say because I've said a different name, I'm lying, but which is yes. So the Roscoe was the head of them. And Bruno's just told me now, Roscoe has got 2 life sentences. He showed me his prison page. Roscoe's now got 2 life sentences for conspiracy to commit murder. So he was the head of their gang in that jail at that point in time. This is Towers Jail, 2002. Sheriff Joe Pye's running this one. And then they had another guy in there called Hugo, who was like their butler. He was like squeezing orange juice for him, all this shit. Now, Roscoe had it so good that he was outside with the guards at night smoking, giving them orders. You see the Italian mafia in these movies, you think, is this real? I saw it with my own eyes. It's very real. But that stuff comes later on. So the Italians move in. You've got some Aryan Brotherhood guys in there. And now they've got no leader. Now, when there's a leader required, it's white boy meeting, cell 7, get your ass over there, or else you're going to get smashed. So the Woods go from door to door, telling every other Wood, get in that meeting, white boy meeting, we're going to vote on a new head. Now, the competition, it was Roscoe was one of the white boys running for leadership. And the other one was this skinhead Steve, who had tattoos of a gas chamber on his
just fucking mask off nonsense. just
he had
He's a fucking skinny.
on his chest over a gas chamber.
Was it well done? Was it well done, or did it look terrible? Was it like a really detailed Hitler?
Did you see that Hitler and you were like, No, no, no. No matter how good was it?
I can't remember the proficiency of it, but I'm thinking these are scary motherfuckers when I'm seeing these tattoos. This is for life, you know. You put that shit on your chest. This is for these guys are committed.
Yeah,
These are
that
fucking
guy like
psychos.
that guy didn't like Hitler for a weekend. Like he's all in. This wasn't a summer infatuation. This was a romance of sorts.
So fortunately, Roscoe got voted in over the Aryan guys, and there was an uneasy coexistence between them. But immediately, things started to change. So there became like a circus atmosphere. Like we adopted a young person called Sonny Slope, who would do our laundry, and he was selling me extra cheeses. If the guards were going to raid the pod, Roscoe knew in advance, so we'd hide all our shit, and then the guards would come in, flash grenades and all this shit, and strip us naked and spread our ass cheeks and look in our assholes and trample on our pictures of our girlfriends and have sniffer dogs on our assholes and all this shit. But as soon as those guards had gone, the goon squad, Roscoe would have the guards bring us back all clean stuff, all clean bedding and towels and boxers and bee stripes. This is how good he had it. And he said,
wait, was he doing that for other people too, or just himself?
The whole fucking pod, man. And then
he's a popular leader, right?
Oh shit! This was just the beginning. He comes into my cell, and he says, "Sean, tensions with the Aryan brother. I know you got a lot of co-defendants. If I move all your guys in here with you, will you guys work with us? Blah blah blah." I'm like, yeah. So next thing, I've got 2 co-defendants in my 3-man cell with me. And one of them is a guy called Joey Crack. He's dead as well now, Joey Crack. God bless him. He was like a walking drug testing kit. Wherever he went, if you want to do a drug deal, he'd just get out a syringe, put it in his fucking neck, be like, yeah, that's good stuff.
Jesus Christ.
He was like this feisty New York Italian guy, always talking a million miles an hour. So he started to regale the Italians with stories about wild men. The nightly thing was, they would come to my cell, we'd hang out, we'd all sit around, and Bruno would be like, come on, Joey Crack, tell us another story about Wildman. Because Joey Crack and Wildman, they were hanging out on the outs for a couple of years before all the SWAT teams came.
How's the shadow people? Have you been, how are they?
The true question.
Very little. I think I saw one shadow person very briefly a couple of months ago. So my office, the door is kind of right over here, just off camera. And I was just sitting here doing my thing, and I saw a humanoid kind of shadow walk by. I looked at it, and I looked down at the dog, and the dog didn't look. And I was like, well, that's probably not real. And I kind of went back to my editing.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not. It's not.
Let's hope that dog hasn't gotten used to the intruder living in your home.
No, I've always had to rely on pets for a little gauge of reality. If you hear a weird noise or see a weird thing, is the dog interested in it? If the dog's not interested, it's probably all up here.
You've got a whole canary in the coal mine thing going on for your hallucinations.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are extremely infrequent as an adult. As a kid and a teenager, not so much. As an adult, very managed.
Yeah, mine are very infrequent. I had none. And then we're hoping that it stays that way, but you never know.
Dude, this is just the other night. Like I had just watched. I watch a lot of like campy, shitty horror movies late at night. I enjoy them. I like them. But like you still like if there's a ghoulish face or something, it might stick out to you. And like I don't really get spooked too much. It just holds my attention. And I was going to bed, and like I was looking at those like side. Like taller windows that are to the side of your door that you can, like, kind of see through. I was walking down my hall, and I looked and I saw like an angle off of it that looked like the same ghoulish face of that like monster from the movie. And I was like, I didn't respond, but I felt my heart rate go like pop, 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 pop. And then I like looked a little closer, and it was like, oh, that's the light playing tricks. And then I went to bed. I can't imagine spending the rest of the night with what you did, where you're like, it's probably not a demon. Probably, it's almost certainly not a demon.
So I think this is a thing that men do and women don't do when they see something scary at night. Because I've always do the same thing, and I don't know why. When I see something that I don't know what it is in like the dark, I freeze and I stare.
I don't
And
want to let
and
whatever it is know that I'm afraid.
Yes, but what it really is I'm computing in my mind. I'm like my mind is like taking that smudgy figure I see and like, you know, like fucking moving it
Your
around
CSI,
and transposing it,
enhanced,
trying
smooth.
to figure out like coat rack. Yep, it's a hoodie on a chair. Okay, hoodie on a chair with a demon mask next to it. That's not my mask. Oh no. You know, you gotta figure that out, right? Like real quick. But I've noticed when my girlfriend would see something scary, it's always and run. She like I think it's the difference between fight or flight. Not that I'm down to do combat with a demon. I want to run too, but it's just not my first inclination. I'm always just like, you know how a dog will do that
Natural instinct to fight, yeah, because
they all stick their tails out.
you're meant to protect. Right, so that's man's natural instinct to fight, and theirs is to run.
I think there's something.
You've been like it's to protect women and children, really. Way back in the caveman days.
Investigation, evolutionarily just built in, it defaults to most men. Also, a desire to know what the fuck is going on, because if something is actually wrong, it would be best to know what is actually wrong.
Exactly.
I'll just go.
Instead of going back to bed, exactly. You got to make sure.
Yep. Did not think
so
about it.
Russia invaded a sovereign country of 40-something million people with tanks, with combined arms, the way we do modern military. All the pieces he moved at once. Special forces helicoptering in, airlifted in, rocket bombardment, paratroopers, tanks, armored vehicles, everything.
Yeah. So I have some army friends. A lot of army people are into paramotors, and they're laying out like they're bringing in the LL-88s or whatever the fuck they are, and they're like, this tells me that they feel comfortable bringing in the big planes. This tells me that they've taken out all the air defenses. This tells me it's about to get way worse, and thousands of troops and heavy artillery is about to roll in via airplane. Oh, and by the way, I pointed out they're doing this in Kiev, I think, which is the capital.
Well,
And
apparently they reclaimed the Kiev airport though.
I'm out of date then. Okay.
Yeah, I was reading just this morning that so Russia bombed it, landed paratroopers and took it, and then they fought back and Ukraine has reclaimed it. So, but it's so hard to find like proper information on everything. It's
what do you know?
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Taylor,
there's
I apologize. I was saying, yeah, like what he was saying. I saw that thing that was like the Kiev airport has fallen, but like by the time you get news that they got retaken, it could have fallen again. Like it doesn't feel like it's a very quick stream.